What's going on, brothers and sisters? So, I figured I was going to give another testimony tonight. Um, this was when I was 20 years old or so. I was studying the Word a lot, but I was still very worldly. I wasn't living the most Christian walk you could live. Um, so, this is a story on how God used me to cast a demon out of an ex-girlfriend of mine. So we were both laying in bed, and I had the TV volume really low, like really super low, like I could barely hear it. And I decided to place my hand upon her head and pray over her as she was sleeping, and it was just a very very simple, basic prayer. It wasn't nothing crazy. I wasn't looking for anything, just, God, please watch over her, guard her, guide her, direct her, protect her. Just basic, simple prayer. um, and in doing such, she starts convulsing, convulsing crazily. She's asleep, she was sleeping, and but she starts convulsing like crazy, to the point where she falls off my bed and hits the floor. Boom. That's, probably like a good 3 feet or so, and she's still convulsing on the floor. And I pick her up, and I set her on the bed, and I start rebuking this foul spirit out of her in Jesus' mighty name. And I watched this black mass just shoot out of her chest, just come straight out of her chest and go up and straight to my TV. To which then, the best way I can describe it is like it's drawing from the electricity in the TV or something. I'm not positive, but the picture on the TV is like collapsing in on itself. It's warping and it's surging, and it's just making this like like intense, very very intense. And which I immediately, I go and I call my mom, who's a fellow believer, and we just, I'm like, you hear this noise, Mom? And I told her what happened, and she's like, unplug your TV right now. And we started praying, and the crazy part about it, is the next day, I asked her, I'm like, do you remember anything about last night? Do you feel different? Like, nothing. No, nothing. Doesn't notice anything. Doesn't feel any. I'm not really sure. I mean, I don't know why I would expect her to remember anything since she was asleep through it all. But um, definitely pretty intense for me, especially in my younger years of my faith. I wasn't hunting for demons to cast, to be used to cast them out by God. I mean, express that clearly. I did nothing. I have no authority unless it's given to me to do with. So, all glory to God in Jesus' mighty name. But yeah, I truly, unfortunately, I do believe, in her case, though, that wicked spirit that went out eventually probably returned, and brought more with it, unfortunately. Very, very weak demon, because it was just a basic prayer to start convulsing like that. It wasn't very, yeah. But fair, I just give that little quick testimony for you guys tonight. We'll be posting up more later on, so stay tuned. God bless in Jesus' name.